The sport of boxing appreciates him, and as a WBC family, we welcome him with open arms. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former WBC welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
That applause was short. Come on now. I asked for a handheld mic because I know everybody's going to want some pictures of me, so I think it's best that I stand here in the middle. Also, I like to move. What I'm here to talk to you guys today about is what makes the green belt so special. Why does everyone want to wear the green belt? Why does everyone want to win the green belt? What I want to do first is educate you guys, and even the men and women, the boxers in here, on something you probably don't know, or we didn't know about ourselves. It's called a God complex. And as it pertains to the sport of boxing, we all want to be the best. We all want to prove that we can't be beat. We all want undefeated records. We all want to make our guys bleed, our women bleed. We want to knock them down. We want to conquer the world. It's a God complex. It's a complex that tells us when we get in the ring, nothing can stop us. Nothing can defeat us. We're great, and we're the greatest in the world. That's why we all fight for the belts. Because once we get the belt, that shows everybody what we already knew on the inside. That shows everybody what we already knew. And we have a way to tell everyone without saying, excuse my language, but I'm God. The belt shows everyone that you are the best in your division. You're the best in boxing. And that's why we all do it. We have a sense of wanting to be the best, wanting to be number one. And we have this sense of invincibility, which is why we always go out there. You saw right here, some of us have been on our feet knocked out, and we're still going after it, because nothing tells us that we can't win. Nothing tells us that that green belt can't be ours. And then now, why the green belt? Personal experience. I won the IBF title, lost the IBF title. I end up at a WBC convention, and I'm having a great time. It's the first convention I've ever been to. Really wasn't that educated on the WBC, but as you can see, they always educate you. They make sure you know exactly what the WBC is, what they've done, and what they intend to do. And while I was there, I'm noticing champion after champion after champion, guys that I've watched as a kid, guys that I watched as an adult, guys that I wanted to emulate, guys that I wanted to shake hands with. Everyone's at the WBC convention. And then there's a moment where, as they always do at the conventions, everybody comes up on the stage. All of the champions come up on the stage, and I'm sitting out in the audience, and I'm feeling left out because I hadn't won the WBC championship title, and I didn't know what the WBC was all about until I went to that convention. So everybody's going up on the stage, and somebody looks out in the crowd and sees me and my lonely self just sitting down. And I don't know if I had this pouty face or what, but I know emotionally and mentally I was just like, I want to be up there. I got to be up there. So I went from feeling lonely to somebody saying, come on up here, champ, come on up here, champ. All for me to say, I don't belong up there. I haven't won that title. I can't go up there with everyone else. Oh, I see everybody that's up there. I see Marvin Hagler, my favorite fighter of all time. I see Riddick Bowe up there. Evander Holyfield. I mean, the list goes on. Everybody's up there. That's where you want to be. But I can't go up there because my pride won't allow me to go up, because I had not won the WBC title. So everybody's still telling me to come on up, and I get up. I go up there on the stage, and I'm standing next to my favorites, but I'm not enjoying the moment. I remember thinking to myself, I'm not supposed to be up here. I haven't won this belt. I'm not, for the sake of words, worthy. And I remember being at the convention. I remember meeting your dad, and your dad said to me, "You're going to be a WBC champion one day." Offered me to say to him, "Man, you're all right. He's just being nice." But when I was at the convention, and everybody brought me up on the stage, and I hated being there, but I loved it at the same time. But I hated it more because I'm prideful. I said, next time I go to the convention, I'm gonna be a world champion, a WBC world champion. I'm not going back to the convention until I win the WBC title. And X amount of years later, I was able to win a WBC title. I'm telling you guys that story because there's prestige, there's greatness, you go back to that word invincibility. That's what the WBC carries. It carries this sense of this is it. This is where it's at. And any fighter that is coming up and has not won a championship title, you may hear about the conventions, you may hear about everyone that's there. If you've never heard about a convention, you've never heard about anyone who's there, your favorite fighter has won, has carried, has held, has been a WBC world champion. And that's why every fighter in this world wants to be a WBC champion. And I believe that every fighter has a goal in mind to become not just a world champion, but a WBC world champion. There's just something special about what we call the green belt. My blood is green, my heart is gold. That's why everybody wants the WBC title. So God bless you guys. Good luck to all you fighters out there that have not won the WBC. You'll get it one day. Thank you. Get pictures. Get your time.
Showtime Shawn Porter, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Shawn made his dream become a reality back in September of 2018. What a battle that he had when he was victorious.